Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jay. If this is your first time here, welcome. So today I have a Gucci Marmont card case review, and I also have a Gucci unboxing. And once you check out the unboxing, you will understand why I wanted to do the two together. But I'm first going to talk about the review and give you as much detail as possible about this card case, some pros and cons, because there is a con that I feel that I need to discuss, and my personal opinion, and of course if it's worth it or not. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I first got the card case during the spring season, and I've been using it every single day till about now that we are officially mid-July. So it's been quite a few months, but let me go get started with the features. So this gorgeous card case has the double G antique gold tone hardware, which I absolutely love, and it's probably one of the things that attracted me to this card case, because I think that everyone loves it. I know I do. It's just such a beautiful gold. The back of the card case features the double G. The measurement on this card case is 4.5 inches in width. It's about 3.5 inches in height and 1 inch in depth. And I will make sure to give you measurements as to when you open the card case. The retail price for this is currently $470 US. The colors that you can find this piece are in this emerald color, which not all of the Gucci stores carry it, but some of them do. You can also find it in pink. I know you can definitely find it on the website in the colors black, the red, and that gorgeous beige. All right, so when you open up the card case, you'll find that it has the gold snap closure. This also has 2 card slots on this side and also here for a total of 4. But what's also neat about it is that it has flat pockets on the back, so it gives you 1 extra here and another one here for a total of 6. This also has a middle zipper pocket, and then it also has a 1 bill compartment, which I will also talk about. All right, so let me first talk about the pros, because I really don't think the con is that bad, but I do feel like I need to talk about it. But let's start off with the good news. The first thing that I have to say about this is the fact that this particular leather is amazing. This is the chevron leather, or chevron, so many people pronounce it differently. And I love how smooth this card case is, and just overall how the leather is. You know, it's a very, very popular line, and this is my first piece from the Marmont line, and I have to say that I just loved how easy it was to use the card case, because, you know, just getting the bills out and taking out the cards was easy. And I really like that compared to other fashion houses that have card cases like YSL and the canvas from Louis Vuitton. As we all know, they tend to be a little bit stiff. So with this particular card case and this particular chevron leather from the Gucci Marmont case, it's super easy. So that's a plus for me. Another thing that I really liked about this is how deep the bill compartment really is. I know when I purchased this card case, the salesperson who sold it to me, she actually used this for paperwork. So she had no bills in here, because she felt that this was deep enough that it secured everything that she carries. So I thought that was interesting. So that's something to consider if you're looking for a new card case. You definitely have the security when it comes to bills. Now I do have some bills here, because I tend to do these reviews with dollar bills, because I'm one of those that I hate the fact that some of the bills get wrinkled. I did that with one of my Louis Vuitton canvas wallets, but I have to say that with the Gucci Marmont, you don't really have to worry about it. So, you know, it's super easy for you to fit the bills in there, and as mentioned, it's deep enough where the bills are secure. Another thing that I liked about this is that in terms of the bills, you can also use the zipper pocket for that. I mean, obviously you can use this for coins, but I know that the salesperson, she was using this for her bills. So pretty much you just kind of fold it and put it in there. And if you can see, you still have quite a bit of room to add more money in there. So that's also a plus, because sometimes these zip pockets tend to be a little deceiving. You kind of look at it, be like, I really can't fit anything in there, but you really can. So that is a plus for sure. Another thing is, you know, the flat pockets. I think those are extras, and I think that's great because you can also put social security card in there. Let's just say we carry that important documentation. That's also something that's neat because it will definitely be secure. Now, another thing that I really like about it is that once you do close it, you hear it snap. You don't have to worry about it. You really don't have any problems. Like, if I'm not trying to force it, but you don't really have to worry about this opening up for no reason. Obviously, the more you put in there, the bulkier it's going to be. So you do run into that problem if you do bust it with a lot of paperwork, bills, or cards. But for the most part, this is pretty secure, so you don't have to worry about it. What I liked about it is how organized this card case is, because you can just put two, IDs that you need all the time, or true credit cards like what I use every day on this side, so you really don't have to fuss with anything up here. So I really like that, because sometimes when you're in a rush, you need to just take out your credit card, debit card, whatever it is, and just put it back in. So that is something that I really liked. Now, speaking of cards, I have here my Metro card, because this is where I'm going to talk about the con. I just find that because it is super smooth and because it's so easy to get in and out of, you have two things to consider, at least I think. This is super easy, as you can see, to fit your cards in there and take it out. The problem is that if you have something thin like this, you run the risk of this happening. I don't know if you can really, well, of course it's not going to happen. I'm filming it. But there were times where, because this is so loose, the cards were coming out. So that for me was something that I didn't like, because you can definitely lose a credit card or your ID. So something to consider. So my suggestion is, if you like this card case and you want something that it's easy to get in and out of, if this is what you're considering, I would consider and suggest to double up on the cards if they're this thin, because it can happen. I mean, I know when I was like rushing out the door, or I'm at the supermarket, I'm opening up the card case, and then this, you see, now it happens, see? The card case fell out. So double up on your credit cards if you can, if you do carry quite a few of them, or maybe you carry a lot of these apartment stores cards, the rewards point cards. That is something to consider, because this can happen. And if you can see, you definitely have the room for it. So take advantage of it, because honestly, for the price of $470, I think it's definitely worth it. And I'm just going to jump right into that, because you have the space for it. So just keep that in mind, that these card slots are a little too smooth and they're great to get in and out of, but you have to be careful as to what credit cards or IDs you put in there. So just keep that in mind. So that is the one con. And then I guess I have another mini con, which is so stupid to say, but some people might think it's ridiculous. But you see this here, you have the extra fabric here on the middle zipper. This also tends to happen, at least with me, and I hate that, is that it sticks out. It's probably not a big deal, it's probably just me, but of course I'm very paranoid, and this is what I was doing. I was just putting it back in there, and then I was closing it, because I mean, God forbid, right? God forbid you can see it. That's just me. That's just how paranoid I can be with this stuff. So that's not really a con, but just something to just keep in mind, because it just happens all the time. It just kind of hangs there. So that's one thing. All right, so those were the cons, the 1.5 mini con that I wanted to talk about. But to be honest with you, my personal opinion on this is just that I think it's great, and I'm gonna go a little further here and kind of compare this with a very famous fashion house, and that is Chanel leather. Because when you talk about Gucci Marmont leather, the chevron leather, and you talk about the Chanels, they're a little bit different, but I think that there's a lot of similarities. And here I have the Chanel card case that I actually did an unboxing on this not too long ago, and I have to tell you that you do get a lot with this card case, but if you're going to compare it with something like this, you're going to get more for your money with this versus the Chanel. However, I think that the leathers are very, very similar. The only difference, of course, is the price. You're looking at over $500 for just a simple card case, where with this card case, you get an actual wallet. It's just in a smaller size. So I find that getting in and out of any of these two card cases is super, super easy. So that is just something to consider and think about, because you know, I love Chanel, I love my Chanel stuff, but I find sometimes that as I grow my collection, especially when it comes to these SLGs, I find a lot of similarities with the leather. So it's just something to keep in the back of your mind. But to be honest with you, I've talked about this in other videos when I do reviews. If you're considering a fashion house, you want something that's super easy, you want something that carries a lot, and you're looking at under $500, I honestly feel that this is a great, great piece to look into, because there's so many things that you can do with this. Such a popular piece, but I can tell you that the Marmont Gucci line is the Gucci line. The Marmont Gucci line, there we go, is exceptional. I love it. I really do. As my first piece, I was very, very, very happy. So let me know what you guys think about this card case. Let me know if you have it. I have to tell you, the wear and tear is absolutely amazing. I love it. Using it for 2+ months, hands down, probably one of my favorite SLGs for sure. And let's just talk about the color for a second. That's why I also got it, because I don't have this particular color, and I know that I studied leather for a very long time. I know it can be very difficult to get that perfect color. So the fact that this is perfect green, I was all over it. And of course, I tend to smell leather, because that's just what you do when you're obsessed with these leather handbags, and it's just amazing. I love it. So absolutely love the color, love this card case, and of course I am going to say that it is worth it. All right, so now we are going to get into the unboxing, which I am super excited about, and you guys are gonna be like, oh no, she didn't. Yes, I did. All right, so let's go ahead and start taking off the ribbon, because of course I don't know how to put this back together. I talked about this before, so I'm just gonna take it out of here, because I can't. I've tried a gazillion times. It doesn't work for me. Christmas, I just hire people. Sorry, I'm a diva about that, because I just really can't. It's just not my thing. I can organize anything. I just can't put it back together. All right, so here I have the magnetic box from Gucci, which I actually do like a lot. I love these boxes because they're super easy to clean. Of course, they're gorgeous to decorate. And when you open up, you'll find a tissue paper. Can you guys guess this? I think you can. All right. I'm going to take out the tissue. Woo! Yes. Can you see through? No, not yet. All right. And inside. Yay. Oh, yes, I did it. I definitely did it, because I just had to. Why? I am absolutely in love with this color. And I am revealing, yay, my Gucci Marmont mini bag. Yay, I was so excited to do the unboxing, because this is a bag that I was looking at for quite some time, and I really didn't want to get the classic black or the beige. I know so many people have it, and I just for some reason feel like the black bags, I don't know, for whatever reason, I think they belong to Chanel. Just screams Chanel for me when I consider a black bag. But you know, I had such a great time and success using the Emerald card case that I figured, you know what, if I can find the mini bag in that color, I will be in heaven. And you know, this is a color that, again, as mentioned, like the card case, is not always available, but I found this at the Gucci in a mall in New Jersey. So this, I actually found it in a Saks in Midtown. So you kind of have to call some of these Gucci stores and also the department stores to find out if they have colors like this. But I know like some Gucci stores have it, others don't. So it's just a matter of calling. But love the color. So let me just quickly give you some details about this, and let me start off with the measurements. So the measurements on this are 8.5 inches in width, it's 5 inches in height, and 2.5 inches in depth. The front of it features that gorgeous double G, and then this has in a over flap closure, and then you open it like so. Just pop that open, and then inside it has what I guess I can consider a generous mini bag space bag, because I was able to fit my cell phone here, my card case when I was at the store, some makeup, but I'm probably gonna do a what's inside my mini bag very soon, so that's something to look out for. But you know, I do like the snap closure. I think this might be something that it's going to be interesting for me to review later on, just because this might get annoying, but I've heard good things about it, so we'll see. But to be honest with you, what I love about this is the heart on the bag. I think Gucci, once again, major home run. Everybody loves it. At least I do. I know other people might think it's a little childish, but why not? You know what? It's a heart. You love it. You love the bag. You love the brand. Why not? I love it. And of course, the best for last is this chain. I absolutely love the fact that you can just use this over your shoulder. You can use it as a crossbody. You can do so many things with it. It just kind of reminds you of how, you know, the Chanel classic handbag is all about. So Gucci has done a great job with this line. Absolutely love. And I wanted something like this for the summer. I tend to, you know, be hands-free as much as I can during the summer, so this was definitely a great feature. One thing that I want to talk about is the price. The current price for this is $1,790 US. Now the price did increase since the spring, so I know that when I bought it, it was $1,690, so it went up by $100. But Gucci knows what they're doing, because this is a such high demand handbag that everybody wants it. To be quite honest with you, that if they increase it again, people are going to pay for it because it's such a great bag. You know, the wear and tear on this card case is phenomenal. I don't really have any scratches, and I'm sure that I probably won't have the same problem with the handbag. So absolutely love. All right, and this gorgeous piece comes in the color emerald. It comes in the color black. It comes in the gorgeous off-white, the red, the beige, the velvet. It's so many different colors and fabric now that is just amazing. I absolutely love it. Maybe I'll treat myself to the larger size later on in the year, but for right now, I am super happy. This is probably one of those bags that I'm probably gonna love for 2018, because I just love the whole features. The crossbody is probably my favorite thing, and of course the color. Just can't stop talking about it. Absolutely love. All right guys, so let me know if you guys have this as well as the card case. Let me know if I'm the only nutty one here purchasing from the same line. I probably won't be using the card case with this handbag. I'm actually going to use the Chanel card case that I was talking about earlier, because I just love this color combination. Absolutely love, love, love. All right guys, so as always, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet already, and I'll see you very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.